Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Um, this is a message I've started. Um, and then I've kind of, I stopped. I said, hold on. We're going to get a candle. We're going to do a little bit of a ritual within this particular message that's come out. Um, I started with the Tarot Gothica. Okay. And what came out was the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Batons in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Um, Ultimately, I mean, with this in the upright, with the Ace of Swords coming out, this is victory. This is the sword of truth, cutting through any bullshit. This is incoming truth. Incoming truth. Seven of Swords, you were very frustrated. You've been very frustrated. You're like, when is it fucking coming in? Am I doing this correctly? Am I doing this right? Am I missing something? Am I missing a step? Give me a sign. Send me a sign. Here's your sign. Here is your sign. You were frustrated. It was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay? Um, but in comes the sword of truth. No, 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 no. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Batons in reverse. And that's grief, and that is like uh I guess grief and adversity. That's what you were feeling. So these in the upright would be like grief, you've got adversity, you've got this arguing, and it could have been the battle within yourself. Maybe there wasn't necessarily anybody else on the back scene, just like, I don't know, for whatever reason, you felt like, am I doing this right? You're feeling it. You feel like I'm so fucking frustrated. Everywhere I fucking turn, it's a door closed, except when the door opens and it keeps me there, and you're like, I don't know. Okay. It's like it's been a long road. Oof. Under the moon, crying to the moon, whatever, whatever. Sort of truth has come in. Boom. Clearing. This is clearing. So we are clearing all that past frustration. We are clearing all that. Anything that seemingly was coming up in your way. Now, we do know that rejection can be protection. And sitting here thinking now, okay, think about what you want, what you're going after, whether it be something big, something small, some emotion. Um, and think about, like, all right, what do you know now? Because you know more now than you did before. And you always know more now than you did before. What do you know now? If it had happened before, it wouldn't have been the right timing. That's okay. So if you're at this point where you're like, I'm ready, I am ready, you have clear intention, you have clear purpose. There was some things, and there was some bullshit, and there was something or someone in the background or in the scene that didn't have your best interest at heart. Now, it's frustrating going along, and we don't know, why isn't it working? I feel like I'm good. Well, maybe there was some more things that you need to work on, but it's clear. The past is clear. The past is cleared, and that's why I got the white candle out today, or the clear candle, whitish, clearish, whatever. Um, the past can't catch you now. Okay, done, done and done. The people, whatever. It is confirmation. So I started that. Then I went to let's show this, the red ruby. I'm gonna dye my hair that ruby red again. Um, oh, You were resting. You were like in rest mode. You were frustrated. You were like, that was it. We've been getting those cards laying down a lot. The moon. You were in self. You were laying down. You thought, well, do I throw in the towel? I'm just going to take a fucking nap. What else am I going to do? Okay, well, in swings the Ace of Swords. Clearing that bullshit away. Okay? An Ace of Candles. So you've got two aces here. This is a fresh start. This is a fresh start of truth and fire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Truth. Truth. You are that high priestess status, okay? The tower. We got the tower. Again, how fucking exciting. That is a break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. You broke down every fucking barrier, and here you are, starting the fire now. Oh, and this is the Poe one, so we're gonna read. We're gonna take a little extra dive into these cards. Ace of Candles, because the Poe tarot deck she really goes more of in depth of the Poe side of things as she created this deck, rather than just the tarot side. All right, Ace of Candles. So whatever is written, I like to just read that. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. The Raven. In 1845, Poe sold the poem, The Raven, to the American Review for $9. Unfortunately, he did not make any money from reprints. So the Ace of Candles really is, in candles, in this deck is Wands, which is fire. It's fresh start, new idea. You started the fire. You started the fire, and shit came crumbling down. All this adversity, all this grief. Fuck that. You came in, blew that shit up. You started that spark. Forget that. Swinging in with the truth. You are the High Priestess status. Now, we just had recently in a reading, we had the Tower. But I'm going to read again. For those of you who are new, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, hit that like button. I like you. Thank you. Thank you. While I gazed, this fissure rapidly widened. There came a fierce breath of the whirlwind. The entire orb of the satellite burst at once upon my sight. My brain reeled as I saw the mighty walls rushing asunder. The fall of the House of Usher. Many versions of the tarot card depict a large building being struck by lightning. It is viewed as one of the scarier cards in the tarot. However, it needn't be so. The Tower card is about breakdowns, ushering in breakthroughs. Sometimes the chaos is a bolt out of the blue, and at other times it is a gradual buildup, making us keenly aware of needed change. So, change. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. We're shaking up that shit from the past. No more. And what's the energy? What's that leadership energy in this message? The High Priestess. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. The Raven. I'm going to hold this up because I love it. Look, the crow. Maybe going blurry. The crow is her eye. Well, this card went through several transformations. The quote remained steadfast. In the poem, The Raven, the lonely man pining over the loss of his love, Lenore, opens a window, and in flies a raven who comes to rest upon the bust of Pallas Athena. The original image featured a generic goddess type figure, although she was fitting for a high priestess tarot card. Other than the quote, I felt she lacked any connection to Poe, which, for this card, I found necessary. I will admit, I kept examining the image, perplexed by what was missing, and I laugh now because while I have read the poem dozens of times, I somehow missed the inspiration staring me proverbially in the face. When my heart was still and I was able to explore the mystery, it was only then that Athena took her position as the high priestess. After all, she is the goddess of wisdom. So, what did I say? We retreated. You retreated into self. And at the top of the deck, the moon, that's going in. That's really going in the dark. In the darkness of your soul, in the darkness of the times, in the dark. You went to the cemetery ready to lay down. Now, that ain't your grave, bitch. Get the fuck up, high priestess. But in order to get to the status, you went. You went through the dark night of the soul. Oh, you went. You fucking went there. And it was frustrating. And it can be very frustrating when you're going through it. Oh, but when you get to the other side and you reach the end and you reach the truth, just look at yourself. Yeah, I guess I am that badass. I guess you are that badass. I guess you made it through the fire swamp, fucking fighting your way through, mind, body, and soul. Dust it off, baby. Dust it off. So this is the beginning of the message. And I thought, whew, this is heavy. This is a good kind of heavy, but it's heavy nonetheless. Now, I haven't decided which next cards I'm going to be going to. Oh, the Mother of Swords at the bottom of the Wild Unknown. That's it. Mama, I'm coming home. Okay. So, I'm going to take 3 bay leaves. And these are wild bay leaves. I have bay leaf trees, bay leaf bushes, bay leaf whatever. I guess it would be a tree. Anyway, in the wild. And I picked a branch. I don't necessarily use too many bay leaves for cooking, but I could. But I really just use it in means of magic and intention setting. So, we're clearing. Clear! Gook, gook. Jumpstart your heart. Kickstart your heart. Light a fire up in your soul. Start that fire, baby. That fire going. Clear. All right. So we're clearing any of the past. We're clearing any of that doubt. Because, man, that's it. That's the gift from the universe to you. The gift of life. Adversity. Adversity. Well, what does it do? It strengthens your own voice. It's the experience. We're clearing that past negativity. We're clearing that past doubt. We're clearing it. That's it. We're open. We're open to the leadership. If that's where you're going. Open to love. Open to love, leadership, and what else? We already know we have the money incoming to back this up. Maybe we'll see a pentacle, but we already know that. So we already have that truth. We already have that in your mind. We don't need to go back and hash it out a million times over, which I will do. I am famous for doing that. I'm sure this spirit source gets fed up with me like a little child. Yeah, if you have children, you know, you've been around little kids. Why? 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 Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? How about now? How about now? How about now? I mean, how often do you feel that? Like, are we fucking there yet? Like, yeah. Hello, holla. Give you a little princess wave. That's me. Call me out. I don't give a shit. Call me out. And then I snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choked. But it ain't that easy. Whatever the lyrics are. No, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's difficult. But that's why you're the fucking high priestess. That's why you fucking talk to crows and ravens. That's why you've got them surrounding you. That's why you've got Earth doing whatever it needs to do in your space, in your property, in your area. Watch. Tell the living Earth what you need. I need a tree here. I need a tree there. I need a flower there. And acknowledge it and be thankful. Be thankful that you get to see. Be thankful that you have the gift of vision. Be thankful that you have the gift. You can see the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what really makes you the high priestess. You have your magic. Okay. You went internal. You let your heart be still. That's how you get there. So if you're like, I got to get there, but I can't quite get there yet, keep going internal. Every time you need to get inside yourself, break on through to the other side. And sometimes that breakthrough is fucking diving deep under the frozen layer of ice that encases your soul. Because God, if you didn't freeze that over, all that hurt would come bubbling up. Well, now we're going to break through. We're going to boil that shit, boil it up, mix up the cauldron of your soul and remove it and leave it and gone. We're going to set it on fire and we're going to evaporate it. Send it to a black hole somewhere on the other side of the universe. I'm acknowledging it. Okay. We're clearing the past. We're clearing those doubts and we're making way. We're open. And what else? We cleared. We're open. What's the next step? Build it. We're building. Making moves. Okay. So, I'm just going to do a little mix it up with the mortar and the pestle. I don't think I ever pronounced it correctly, but that's okay. And our staple balance. So that we know when the chaos happens, we can balance that out with magic. Salt and pepper for protection. Preservation. Preserve our protection. That healing salt, DC. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Okay. We got some stems that don't quite want to break apart. So we'll just, I don't know. Can you even see that shit? Probably not. We'll just set that to the side. I'm going to set that little stem to the side. What'll that be? Who knows? Who knows what that's going to symbolize? Maybe somebody knows. Another, oh, that's breaking up. Okay. Good enough. It's a dust. Okay. And then we're going to cut. No. We're going to carve. Oh, Jesus Christ. I almost fucking dropped that knife. That'll be the day. Here it is. Live in action. Me and baby. Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. The child. Yes, Grogu. But before we learned baby's name, it was Baby Yoda, and the song came out. Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda. Can you tell I'm obsessed? And I am. All right. We're going to write clear. The past, the doubt. All right, we are open to receiving whatever it is that we need to receive to keep this going. And love, always love. We're always open to receiving love. What do you say? Oh, and then we're building it. If you build it, they will come. And that's another thing too. When going along, if you build it, they will come. So whatever you're creating, you create as if it's already happened. That's how manifestation works. As if it has already happened. Also going to clear with my selenite dagger. I guess I've decided it's called the dagger. Clearing, 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 clearing. You pave the way. Like Field of Dreams. If you build it, diamond sword, sword with my diamond sword, sword. If you build it, they will come. And that's it. Create the space. Now, I've gone through and I've created things. And how do you do it? You get better. You layer it on. Maybe you're starting with this base and you realize, well, that wasn't really firm. You had to add a little bit more ingredients into it. Now you've got your firm base. Okay, cool. Well, I was doing this, this, and this. And I realized, well, actually, I could do it kind of better. So when you're going along in your art, in your craft, in whatever you're doing, whatever empire you're building, whatever you're building here for yourself even, have patience with yourself. Have patience with it. Because sometimes you're not coming to the end result. You finish creating it until you've created a couple different layers, a couple different prototypes. And how many times have you heard of somebody inventing something? We've done this prototype, this prototype, this prototype. So think of it like that. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, the past was just prototypes. It's okay. We've cleared it. We've cleared it. Now we're building the solid structure because we have the plans. The man with the plan. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of grapeseed oil because it's what I have. And we're going to put this baby... I always have to warm up the bottom of the candle so it kind of just sticks into the candle holder. Although it's a new little candle holder. It's the only one I could find. See it? With my rocks and my little platter here. Okay, we're going to just do a couple little drips. Couple little drips down of the grapeseed oil. No more tears rolling down your cheeks. It's going to be tears of joy. Tears of joy because this is your winning season. Okay, you're in your winning season. Knock, knock, knock on the ceiling. Oh, it is your winning season. Oh my gosh. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, my nose is going crazy. You fucking know it's your winning season. Okay. Oh, my eye is going to start watering. Holy shit. That is an intense, that pepper is getting to me. All right, bear with me here. Just bear with me. I'm gonna sneeze. Let me look to the light. Where's the sunshine? Oh, yeah, no more tears. Look, I actually have a tear dripping down because that pepper just decided to tickle my nose. That is an intense, insane. You know what you fucking know. You know what you know what you know. I fucking love you for it too. Good, I'm glad you're here. Let's just go ahead and sprinkle some of this on there. Smack that little baby's butt. Make it cry. Oh my God, you're alive. Welcome to Earth. Welcome to life. What a fucking roller coaster, eh? All right, cool. Now that I'm a mess. Okay. And then actually we're going to put her over here and we're going to light her up. Light her up, up, up. Light her up, up, up. Spread the light. You're on fire. All right, there we go. Intentions are set. Oh, we got a little bit of salt. We know what to do with that. Throw it over the left shoulder. That's serious business. Okay. I think next we're going to take it to the other new card deck. We're going to go a little bit longer here. Okay. Clearing the past, doubt, frustrations, and it has been frustrating. The time frame is frustrating, and that's the thing, all right? Don't get caught up in time frames. Time is an illusion in the calendar, and the clock is made up. Nothing in the universe abides by the fucking human man-made time. The Gregorian calendar isn't even the most natural calendar for our existence here. So, portals on dates that are by a made-up calendar, I'm sorry. I understand how people want to say it's the divine. I understand how people want to tell you. I understand how people want to tell you that you can get a time frame from the universe, but I can just turn this off accidentally. Let me turn my microphone back on. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. All right, I'm just stopping to look. King of Wands. King of Pentacles. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely correct. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. So it's cool. It's cool if people want to give you time frames and you can think about it all day, but then don't. And forget it out of your mind because there is no time in actual existence. Now, we've created a structure of time in a calendar for the society that we've created. Burn it all down. Burn it all down. Forget all of it. Remove it all. Does existence stop? No. Does what you need to do stop? No. You'll actually probably live more along the lines of what's more natural for our human existence. Oh, justice. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Oh, shit. I'll tell you what, the Guardian of the Night Galaxy, the Guardian of the Night. Yeah. This deck wants to talk. Justice is served. All right. Now she has yes. Okay, time frame. Again, real quick. Did I even finish my sentence with that? Don't worry about time frame. And you got to think about it that way. The universe does not exist on your time. Time doesn't even truly exist. Now we have to use it for appointments and stuff like that. But for whatever you're doing, and especially if you're doing it on a higher level of consciousness, waking up the planet, waking up humanity, spiritually awakening back to the fucking power that we came here with, you'll know that time is an illusion. So I could give you this message now. The money is in your bank. Now, in your actual life, it may not happen on your calendar. for 12 months down the road, but know that it is there, that this is happening. So your frustration can go. And if you walk in the step, and every emotion, every step that you take is putting that energy that you're emitting, think of it this way, you're emitting it. Everything you think, everything you do, you're emitting that energy because it's unseen, because that's actually what's happening to the future steps, to where you're going to be going down the road, to where your existence is going to be happening. What you're doing emits that energy for your steps down the road. So, we're doing away with the frustration. We're remembering who the fuck we are, and here it is. And that you know whatever timing that anything happens is the best possible time, because that's the time it is. Could you get frustrated? Sure. Why? What's the point? All you're doing is putting that negative energy to your future. Stop. Stop putting that negative energy to your future. And yes, things can happen. Past trauma comes up. Those feelings are legit. Don't keep them bottled. Oh, we know. Oh, my nose is running again. Oh my God. We know. We know. I know. I get it. Okay. Anyway, Guardian. And I'm going to grab the book because she really goes in depth with writing this to the animals, and I kind of like some of the cards to go more until I memorize all of them. It's a fairly new deck. All right, so first off, we have justice. There you go. Justice is served. That means legit justice is served. For real. Things are balancing. Isn't that what we just talked about? Balance. Yin and yang, balance. Everything balances out. Okay. Let me just read the cards that came out. Okay. Justice, Two of Swords, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Confirmation, double up. Yeah, double or nothing. That's what I'm saying. You said it's incoming. I said double or nothing, bitch. Truth. Truth. Right? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. 11. Okay. Look at this little frog. I want to know who this little... What kind of frog is this? Because there's so many different kinds of frogs. Okay, so the Two of Swords. Swords is truth. Swords is intellect. Swords is change. Two, we got this little frog hanging onto this sword under the light of the moon. The poor frog is stuck on two swords sticking up out of the water. Of course, if you ask this frog, he will tell you everything is fine. He's just hanging out. But in reality, he can't see land, and the frog that hovers above the water reveals only murky shadows of what may be potential threats. And this frog is scared to death. You were frustrated. You were grieving. You were frustrated. You were facing adversity. And you were probably pretending like, yeah, everything's cool. Everything's cool. Although I just want to lay down and take a nap and maybe never wake up. Maybe not. No. Or whatever. The energy of the Two of Swords is one that carries indecision, of avoiding discomfort because you do not have enough information to make a choice. Fear of being injured or making the wrong move is creating a barrier blocking you from moving forward. The Two of Swords may indicate that you know exactly what needs to be done. However, emotionally, you are not ready to acknowledge the truth. Ugh. As a result, you find yourself mentally unable to deal with responsibility. You may be consciously choosing to stay in the dark if others around you possess the information that would require you to take action that results in losing a comfortable position. Ignorance can be bliss, but rarely does it help a situation advance. So that's it. And, enough of the frustration. You broke through. Okay? This is good fortune coming in. Two swords are better than one. The frog represents prosperity and new life, a master at transformation. This creature has moved up and out of the mud and into the clear night sky. Call on the frog when events require you to take a frightening leap or to take you out of your comfort zone. When you connect with this energy, not only will you enjoy the benefits of change, you will spark a transformation within that will open the doors for new and fortress no for I can't say that word, possibilities, fortuitous for futurist growth, balance, prosperity, transformation, good fortune. Fortuitous, fortuitous. So, listening along here, let's see where we're at. 35 minutes, okay. In the mindset where you're like, okay, yeah, it's time. Sword of truth came in, justice came in. I don't know. I can't see exactly everything. Don't get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. Four of Wands is next. Now, Four of Wands is, this is success. This is completion. Some may say that the Four of Wands is like the twin flame card. I don't know how much I really... I listened for years about the twin flame, whatever. And honestly, I've seen so many people in trauma-bonded, abusive, gaslighted, narcissistic, sociopathic situations. And people can't really decipher the balance between the twin flame in an abusive relationship. So I think a lot of people just don't know enough about all the types of abuse that are out there, don't know enough about trauma bonding, don't know enough about gaslighting, don't know enough about narcissism, don't know enough about that in a regular everyday fucking love bombing relationship to decipher between love bombing, trauma bonding, and a twin flame. Love, real love, divine love, actual love, the best fucking relationship for you on this earth is not abusive. So anybody who goes into saying that, fuck them. They're wrong. And I don't give a shit. What societal structure? Discipline disguised as love. Fucking religious motherfuckers plus your BDSM motherfuckers. Whatever it is. Society and religion think that they're opposing sides, but they're actually a mirror of each other. Same fucking difference. Same fucking entity pretending to be opposites, but they're the mirror. They're the same side. Swinging the pendulum. Get in the middle space. Four of Wands. The noisy raccoonous magpie. That's what this bird is. I didn't know what the bird was. Let's listen about the magpie. Called out loudly as if there was any other way to represent the joyful Four of Wands. You are being offered the gift of a potent dose of positive energy. Lean wholeheartedly into the Four of Wands energy. You can feel that excitement swirling around as celebration is approaching. If it's exciting, hell yes. When you embrace a party spirit, you create a frequency that will open the door for an encounter with someone who will play a pivotal role in helping you achieve a desire. Your person, your partner, is your fucking number one cheerleader, has your back no matter fucking what, and if they don't, they're not your person. Walk away. Cut ties with the lies that you've been living in, and if you do not want to see me again, I will understand. Step back from that ledge. I will never sugarcoat anything. I will always be truthful. I will always tell the truth. This person may end up being your next romantic relationship. They may have a connection to your dream job or future business partner. And this is what we've been talking about. Building an empire with the one you love, with your person. Now, if you're not looking for a romantic person to build an empire with, then you're looking for your perfect business partner balance. Boom, there it is. The key will be to let go of expectations and simply enjoy the party. Let go of any material desires and live in the moment, as that is how you will tune in and attract the opportunity. And what was I just talking about? Living in the present moment. Forget about the time frame. Time does not exist. It's all going to happen when it's best for you and your energy. Think of it as energy. Think of yourself as energy. Think of all of it as energy. Think about something that you wanted in the past that didn't happen. You're like, fucking thank God. Thank God that person never called me back. Holy shit. That was dodging a bullet. Yeah, how many bullets did you dodge? So that's why you can't, like, if something is being frustrating, if something's not happening correctly, just imagine maybe that's a bullet that you're dodging. Don't get frustrated. Stay in the mindset. Having a hard time getting pumped for the party? Call upon the talkative magpie's energy for balance, as this flirty bird will give you the courage to strike up a conversation with just about anybody. So that's what this is. Communication, you know, being able to strike it up. This is a good time. This is a celebrating time. Two of Swords were nervous. Well, let's take that 2. Double or nothing, bitch. We'll make it 4. And we'll turn it into Wands. Let's get this. This is a little hot party started. 10 of Pentacles. Again, you know what this is. You know what this is. This is the money. You say, are you going to tell me about the money, though? Tell me about the money again. Tell me that the money is coming. Tell me that the funding is happening. Because that's serious. You need to have the money, the funding, the backing. So, yeah. Yes. Yes. Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is the truth. And the last card that came out, the Fool. That's the beginning. That is the beginning. So, this is very exciting, and I'm very excited for you. We've got our candle going. All right, let's get a little bit of sage here. Did you know that it's good to burn sage for its antimicrobial properties? Ooh. I'm just gonna clearing the air here, clearing the light, clearing. Smoke cleansing. Did you know it's good to burn sage for its antimicrobial properties? Bippity boppity boo. Magic for me and you. All right. And then I also have a little bit of Palo Santo. So we're clearing the past. We're, as you're sitting here listening to the message, are you writing in your journal? Are you writing things down? Are you making a note? Okay, write down what frustrated you. Write down what you need. And just know that it's all going to happen in the right time frame for you, because that is the mindset that you are on. Because you remembered, motherfucker. You got that high priestess energy. I mean, you're legit. You took the magician status. You made your magic. High priestess. You know yourself. You've gone in. It's Palo Santo. Smells good. Clearing. We're clearing the past. We're clearing what no longer serves our soul. Magic. All right. Should we get one more card? Should we go with what time we have? 43 minutes? Okay, we got another minute. You know what? Let's close the circle with an oracle card. I'm going to let that candle burn down to finish clearing out the space, even as I end this message. Because that's another thing. It takes time to clear those past things out. Oh! Hold on, I only want one oracle card. This is the Pure Magic Oracle deck. Although I really kind of want to know what the dragons would weigh in on this, but all right. We're gonna call it now. The next reading, I think I'll start with the dragons, maybe. There it is. Okay. Levitation. Oh, this is one of my favorite fucking cards because I would love to levitate. I would love to say that I practice levitating. But not really. But I do walk around pretending to be levitating. All right, number 12. Levitation, which is an air card. The spirit realm. Levitation, higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. As it requires belief to become weightless, despite taught conditions. Taught conditions, exactly. Indoctrination, what I say, this fucking society we've created. All right, anyway, I digress. All right, blah, blah, blah. Levitation is a skill in controlling the physics of gravity to arise with weightless form. The art of levitation is an ability that has historical roots in the early times of antiquity, when witches flew to attend nocturnal sabbats and mystics and monks hovered meters from above the ground, deep in silent meditation. Meditate on this message. Meditate on your greatness. Know that if you practice levitating, you're going to fucking levitate because you're a fucking magic. You're a fucking high priestess. You are connected to the divine realm, to the celestial, to the consciousness that is bigger than the tiny little human body and brain. Levitation isn't an ability of luxury, but rather one of necessity to recognize the full capacity of your spiritual being. To discover you can rise when others stay bound is by no means a small feat. You know, where others would be drowning in frustration and grief and upside down and just ready to fucking give up, you literally haven't given up, have you? Fuck yes to you. Fuck yes to you. You have not given up. Okay? The trick to mastering levitation comes not from controlling air, but becoming like the air. The art is simple. You only gain freedom from the binds once you deeply accept you were born of spirit and thus born to fly, even if just for a moment of life's fleeting time. Time to take off the shackles. Time to take off the chains that bind you down. You should never physically, figuratively be tied down. You're only hindering the flow of how actual magic, the flow of how it actually is, the flow, because that's where the magic happens, in the present moment flow. No fucking script, no fucking being tied down. Fuck that. That's abuse. Unfucking tie yourself. Imagine yourself like Tia Dalma, you know, in the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, where she was tied down into this little tiny human fucking body, but she's a celestial fucking god of the fucking universe. That's what you are. You are God in human form. Remember who the fuck you are and fucking shake fucking free. Free. Get free. Freedom all the way around. Levitation calls for you to release yourself from the old roads of the past pain and memories and elevate your energy and mind towards higher ground. What did we say? We are releasing that past frustration, that past hurt, that past. Okay, it's okay to get to what we had to get to. We don't know what we don't know until we know what we know. Incoming truth, okay? Elevate your energy and mind towards higher ground. Are you staying in the thickness of ego, or are you able to see the truth and free yourself from the grasps of collective ignorance? Oh, the collective ignorance. Ain't that the fucking truth? I have a hard time not calling out fucking false prophets. There's nobody scripting you. There's no God fucking scripting it. Anybody that says that some dude, some God, some entity, some fucking spirit is scripting this and making plans for your life, that's a bullshit fucking lie. You're the only one with your brain. You're the only one who can actually do this life for you. I don't know who needs to hear that truth, but that's it. Get up. Get up. You are the master. You are the master magician. You are the master high priestess. When you release yourself, you can choose where to land. Make your own freedom and journey in your own truth. Truth is here. Strip it all away. Truth is here. Okay, I know people want to say the 1111 portals. We're going to go into that. Again, the Gregorian calendar. It is by the Gregorian calendar. There's no portals open. There's no thinning of the veil during the Gregorian calendar. That is made up bullshit by false prophets. False prophets. There's no God that's got a better plan for you. It doesn't fucking matter. That's not true. There is nobody puppeteering you in this life. So cut those fucking fake fucking puppet strings. Cut the strings. Cut the knots. Cut the binds. Cut the chains. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. What's truth? Justice is served. Balanced, bitches. Balanced. Balanced so motherfucking much that you're levitating, you fucking crazy ass son of a bitch. Oh, you crazy son of a bitch. I'm going with you. Fucking flying with you. Because you're cool. Take in the magical ability of levitation and see to it that if a wall stands in your way, you can rise and fly over it or see another way from your better vantage point. The old gods call you to raise your powers and stay steady as if they lift you from disbelief and in discouraging limits. Your body and soul are merging into new energies to harness and weave through your new life. Should I go back to what we've just been talking about? You're with me, right? You get it. You get it. Your new life, new way. In the tower, break on through to the other side. Enjoy the thrill of new heights and master your balance as you are guided forward. Master your balance as you are guided forward. You are rebuilding. You're building it now. Here's that spark. Here's that fire. Here's that truth. And you have the financials to back it. You've been building, and maybe you didn't have the financials to back it before because it wasn't quite time. Maybe you still needed to work some things out, but once you knew, you're like, yeah, I'm ready, I'm going for it. Well, the energy flows as it needs to flow for the best for you. And that's what you got to be in that mindset. Even if you're battling something that doesn't feel the best, sometimes the battle is to strengthen your own. It's to strengthen your own voice. Everything that you encounter here is to strengthen your own voice. Become more of you. Inside, more of you. All right. Closing time. Time for me to go out to the places you will be from. Closing time. This door will be open. You're healing your witch's wounds. Bakara. Baraka. Power, strength, force, expansion. No doubt about it. All right, I guess that's the message. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I love that you're here. I love that I can give these divinely channeled messages. I didn't just happenstance into this knowledge. I lived a war. And I lived to tell the tale. And so are you. I believe in you. I absolutely believe in you.